Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode of Virtual Interactive Magic Theater. My name is Omar. We'd like to pass on to our host, the one, the only, the amazing, the wonderful Gary Dreyfus.
Hey, hey, hey! Happy Saturday, everybody! It's so good to see so many people. We have a fantastic show planned for you today. Uh, not enough I can think of, but we're going to start right away. And I have this little disc. I need an assistant. I see Marion over there. Marion, would you assist me in this?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. By the way, happy birthday!
Thank you. It was past.
That's okay. All right, so I have this disc and I have a little hole puncher. I'm going to run the hole puncher around the edge of the disc, and I want you to say stop at any time. I'm going to do it slowly.
Stop.
Right there.
Yeah,
You want it up or down or leave it like that?
right there.
Okay, there's a little hole. Now I want to draw your attention. I'm also wearing a watch. You see that? Now let's see where you stop me. Oh, look at that. Somewhere between 2 and 3, not quite in the middle, but close to it. Now, did you have some kind of urge to stop me over there?
No.
Okay, well, let me show you why, because on my watch, it's broken and it stopped at 220. Just about where you stopped me. But wait, there's more. Because not only did you stop me at 220, but hanging from this string over here was an envelope the whole time.
That's
Amazing.
And you stopped me at 220.
Whoa.
Yes, you are, Marion. Thank you so much. And once again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. Like I said, we have a fantastic show planned for you today. And starting the whole festivities is a gentleman who's been delighting audiences all over the country, up and down the East Coast, Puerto Rico, for over 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Xanadu, the master of deception.
Thank you, Gary. Great introduction. Thank you very much. Let me see. All right. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great time. I am Xanadu, Master of Deception. Let's begin. First and foremost, Marion, happy birthday. And you get many, many, many more. So with that being said, guys, watch the handkerchief. Keep an eye on the handkerchief. I go 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much for that tremendous applause. So with that being said, let me angle my camera down here. Let me see if I can see myself. All right. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see me from there? No, you can't see my face. So that was the floor show. All right. I'm gonna have to get another category, but that's all right. All right, let's see what we can do today. All right, I need a volunteer. Who is the lucky person that can give me a hand? Let's see. Omar, can you pick somebody for me?
You have a gentleman, Jonathan.
John, okay, yeah, great. Get Jonathan.
Say hi, Jonathan.
Hi,
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Perfect. Um, you can see I have a deck of cards here.
Yes.
Okay, Jonathan, I need you to pay really close attention. Okay. How much money do you have to lose? Don't worry. I owe you. I think I owe you. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I know where you live. We know where you live. I go to the same school you go to. All right, Jonathan. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like this with the cards, right? One
Yeah.
at a time. Whenever you want to say stop, just say stop,
Okay.
and I'll stop right there. Okay.
Stop.
Now
I said
I
stop.
have this one or this one. Which one do you want? This one or this one?
I said stop in like the middle. But yeah, I guess the one in this hand.
This hand? Is it this hand?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna look away, and I want you to look at the card. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Do you see the card?
Yes.
Everybody sees it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put it right here. Now watch. Does that look like it's in the middle corner? Jonathan. Jonathan.
Yes.
You watching?
Looks
Okay,
about
does
middle.
that look like it's in the middle corner?
Yeah.
Okay, look. As I push it in, just like this, and then I'm gonna cut it twice. Shuffle it. Shuffle it again one more time. All right. Now, and one last time. This is gonna be the best part of it. Watch. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Was that your card, the nine of diamonds?
No.
That wasn't your card. What was your card?
4 hearts.
The what?
4 hearts.
The four. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so now the card that you said that I showed you, you said that that wasn't your card at all, correct?
Yes.
So you're telling me that the nine of diamonds is not your card, right?
No,
You
I'm
said it's your
talking.
card.
I said 4 hearts was my card.
No, I know that, but I showed you the nine of diamonds. But are you sure that's not the four hearts?
Yes.
So did I not show you the four hearts?
No.
Are you? I don't know. It seemed to me like I showed you the four hearts.
There we go. That's it.
But you
Whoa.
wasn't actually paying attention. Okay, now watch. We're gonna try this again. Look carefully. Where is the card? Where is
The
it?
card is right at the bottom.
Right at the bottom, right? Now watch.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to see this. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get this as close as possible to the screen. I want you to look at the edges of the card. Okay, watch.
Yeah.
Do you see anything strange?
Yeah.
What did you see?
At the bottom, there's a little. At the bottom, there's a little hole.
There's a little. Yeah, well, besides the hole, but did you see anything? I don't know if you can see it on screen.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I were to go like this, you actually see the card moving all the way up to the top, like this.
That is my
That's
card.
the card. Okay, now
Whoa.
check this out. I'm going to show you another one. You really need to pay close attention to this because this is what they do in New York City. This is what I don't want you to get involved in. This is what I do not want you to, how can I say, to gamble your money or to gamble your life away. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to show you 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? The first card that I'm going to show you is going to be the 10 of hearts. Okay? Now, all you got to do is pay attention to the 10 of hearts. I'm going to hold it right here, and I'm going to show you 2 jokers. 1, 2. Now, if I were to put this right here in the middle, I'm going to count it. Watch. 1, 2, 3. If I were to fan the cards and tell you where's the 10 of hearts, most likely you would say, this is the 10 of hearts. But if I were to show you, it's not. Why? Because you're always going to lose when you're playing this game. This is just the way it is. You always lose when you're playing this game. Okay,
It just keeps switching.
we're going to try it again. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Now, we're going to take the 10 of hearts and we're going to put it right here on the table.
Yeah.
Okay. The first joker and the second joker.
Yeah.
Watch. And I'm going to mix this up. Now, normally you would say, yep, this is it. I'm going to pay my money on this, that this is the joker. But if you turn that around, it's not the joker. I mean, the 10. It's actually the joker. The 10 is right here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a little bet, okay? And it's going to be very easy when you follow. I'm going to take this joker, the 10, and a dollar bill, and I'm going to place it on the back.
Yeah.
Of the 10. Okay? Fair enough. So anytime you see this, you'll know that this is the 10 of hearts because it's the only one with the dollar on the back. Okay? You're going to use one joker. We're not going to use this joker, okay? We're only going to use the one here. So I'm going to put this one down face up. Now, if I were to go like this, and we were to bet, you would say that this one here is the 10 of hearts.
Yeah.
But if I were to tell you this is the 10 of hearts, you would definitely lose your money. Okay? So remember, don't ever, ever gamble with anyone in New York because you are guaranteed to lose your money. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming out here today and letting us bring a little bit of magic into your life. Gary, take it away.
Good afternoon. I believe Gary had to step away for just a moment, so I will be introducing our next guest. Is Gary? Oh, there, Gary. Hi, Gary. Welcome back.
Thank you.
My apologies.
It's so nice to be missed. Let's hear for Xanadu, the master of deception. That was incredible. Hey. Our next performer made his debut last week, and by popular demand, he is back again this week. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the owner of S. Patrick Magical Entertainment out of East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Wow. That's like past the Bronx or something.
Over the bridge.
For over 20 years, he's been entertaining nonprofits, major corporations, and specialty venues. And his company books balloon artists, face painters, characterists, seances, tarot card readers, palm readers, and DJs. Ladies and gentlemen, he took New York by storm last week. Let's give a warm welcome to S. Patrick.
Yay! Thank you, guys. It's an honor and a privilege to be here once again at the Virtual Magic Theater. Thank you guys for having me back. It's awesome, and obviously it's a special occasion because it's Marion's birthday. It's really cool. So, which actually kind of brings back memories of my own birthday, especially the birthday parties and the gifts that I get, especially from my kids. Because it's a tradition in our house that one of the gifts that my family gives me every year for probably the last 15 years or so is actually a pair of funky, multicolored, cool looking socks. I know it's true. My family gives me a pair of really wild, wacky socks every single year. Uh, and I'd like to share those with you. I mean, I'm not going to bring a pile of socks over here and bring it onto the desk and set it here, but I will show you guys some pictures of the socks that I took. So let me just switch over here real quick. I want to show you that I have a whole bunch of socks on these pictures of socks on these cards right over here. So let me take them out and I'll show them to you right here. The only problem is that, well, when I do the laundry, a lot of times these socks get mixed up and I can never find a pair of matching socks. They're all mixed up, but they are cool looking. I mean, you know, you've got a black socks with polka dots and a orange socks with rings and checkered socks over here and blue. And let's see here. We've got just all kinds of wacky socks. That's a red and black striped one. Let's see here. Just all kinds of crazy ones. The blue and just all kinds of crazy socks. So let's do something fun. Let's do something fun with these socks. Let me get well, Jeff and Marion to help out because it's going to be a really cool thing. So we've got 2 piles. We've got 2 assistants. Let's see. Jeff, let me start with you if I could. I'm just going to turn this top sock over like this, put it face up, and then I'm going to just keep turning socks, these cards face up onto the pile until you say stop. When you say stop, I will take the first face down sock and put it onto the table. Okay? So we'll just keep doing this until you say to stop.
Stop.
Right there. Very good. We'll take the next face down sock, which is right here, and we'll place it off to the side. Perfect. All right, it's Marion's turn now. The same exact thing. We're going to take this card and turn it face up and pull it back, just like this. I'll keep turning socks face up until you say stop.
Stop.
Right there. All right, very good. The sock that's face down, we'll place right over here to the side, just like that. Very cool. Now, the thing about it is that I have a whole bunch of different socks over here. There's a whole bunch of different ones in this pile, and there's a whole bunch of different ones in this pile right over here. But you didn't choose any of these socks. You chose these 2 right over here. Let's see what you got. Oh,
What?
that is well, it's a purple sock with stars. It's pretty cool. Let's see what you got over here. Oh, interesting. That's a yellow sock with green stripes. Pretty funky looking, pretty cool. But you know, the weird part about this is that coincidentally, you guys chose these socks independently, but you actually chose my favorite pair of socks. And this is the pair of socks that I wear to every single important occasion in my life. And I think this virtual show is probably one of those most important occasions. So not only did you guys choose the socks, but I also wore the socks. You see, that's the purple one with the stars right there. And, well, that's the yellow one right there with the green stripes.
Bravo, bravo.
Those are my socks. I'm wearing special socks. Well, it's a virtual show. You should be glad I'm wearing pants. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you know the weirdest part about this, guys? The weirdest part about this is that when you guys chose those socks, I don't know how and I don't know why. Well, you matched those socks. And you matched those socks. And you matched those and 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 those as well, just like that. You guys are awesome. You guys are totally cool. thank you guys for helping out. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. We're going to do one more thing, and I'm going to need somebody to help me out here. I need somebody who's really, really good at paying attention. Let's see here. Jonathan is good. Jonathan's got his hand up. He can volunteer. Jonathan, how are you, buddy? How are you? Oh, he's
I'm
got it.
good.
There you go. Cool. Would you help me out with something totally cool?
Yes.
All right. But I need you to pay close attention, okay?
Okay.
This is actually really cool. Let me show you something really, really neat. I got 2 glasses right over here. And I also have some of these cards. Now, these are ESP cards.
Yeah.
They're very special cards. One is a star, one is a square, one is 3 little wavy lines, one is a plus sign, and one is a circle. And then they're just repeated again. Star.
That does not make sense.
It does not make sense at all. But what does make sense is this. We're going to do something really cool. And let me just see here. Let me take the cards.
Save and reuse your sprayer to reduce.
Oh, there's a commercial. We're going to take these cards and give them a little bit of a mix, a little bit of a shuffle, and a couple of cuts. And we're going to divide these cards in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards over here, right? And we'll place these 5 cards in the glass and these 5 cards over here in this glass.
Oh, you see that? What he's doing?
Now, here's the thing, Jonathan. I want to show you something really cool. And this is super duper important. I've got 4 cards. And we're going to do a little ESP or extrasensory perception test. We're going to see if you actually have ESP or if you have some extra thinking abilities. Maybe you have some mind power that you don't even know you have. Well, we're going to try to do it. And we're going to use these 4 words. Let's mix them up here a little bit, just like we mixed up the cards. All right. So we're going to play a little game, Jonathan.
Okay.
Here's how we're going to do it. I've got these cards in these glasses right over here.
Yes.
And we're going to spell these 4 words, starting with the word mind. So M-I-N-D. But here's how we're going to do it. We're going to take 1 card for each letter and place it from the front of the pack to the back of the pack for each letter in the word mind. But it's up to you to tell us which glass you want us to start with. And during any of the spellings, at any time you want me to switch glasses, you just say the word switch out loud. And I'll stop spelling in here and go over to here, or go over to here and go over to here. So it's totally up to you. All right. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
You ready, Jonathan? All right. So mind, we're going to start off with the word mind, M-I-N-D. Which glass would you want me to start off with? This glass or this one?
The one on the D side.
The D side, which is this one over here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to spell M-I-N-D, moving these cards, and you can say switch at any time. So M-I-N.
Switch.
Oh, there you go. D. All right. So we're going to take these 2 cards out and we're going to place them on the table right over here. The next word that we have after mind is ESP. All right. Which cup do you want me to start with? Which glass?
The one on the E side.
This one over here. Okay, very good. So you know the rules. So E, S.
Switch.
The last minute he did the switcheroo there. P, just like that, ESP. So we'll take the next 2 cards out and we'll place them right here. All right, Jonathan, the next word is think, T-H-I-N-K. All right, which glass do you want me to start with, buddy?
The one on the K side.
One on the K side, right over here. All right.
Yes.
All right, so think. Here we go. T, H,
Switch.
I, N,
Switch.
Okay. Oh, he did a bunch of switches on that one. Very cool. All right. We'll take these two cards out and we'll place them right over here. We've got two cards left, but we've got one word to spell, buddy. That word is the word power. Power. All right. Which glass do you want me to start with?
The one on the P side.
One on the P side, right over here. Very
Yep.
good. Okay. So here we go. P O W E
Switch.
R. Oh, switching at the last minute. Oh my goodness. Very good. So let's take these two out and we'll place them down right here. All right. Perfect. So we'll take these cards and place them over here, just like that. Now, the whole object of this, my friend, was to try to get at least one pair of cards to match up, or two if you're lucky. Nobody's ever gotten past three before, but one or two is usually pretty good. Let's see if you're in tune with your ESP psychic abilities. Let me see. This is the first pair. Let's turn this around. Oh, check it out, dude. Look what you did.
Yeah.
Got the wavy lines right over here. Not too bad. You know, that's one pair, but a lot of people get one. A lot of people get one pair. Let's see if you got two. Oh, look at that. You've got two pluses. That's two pairs so far, dude. I don't know. Nobody's ever gotten three before. Let's see. This one and this one. Oh, look at that. Dude, you've got three. Nobody in the history of the world has ever gotten four pairs before. Let's check it out. Oh, dude. Dude, do you know what this means? This means that you, my friend, have gotten all five pairs correct.
Wow. Yay!
Guys, give Jonathan a huge round of applause for doing a fantastic job.
Yay!
Well, then,
Dude, you have some psychic abilities, I'm telling you. So guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think it was ESP? Do you think that Jonathan may have some special mind powers?
Of course.
All I'm asking you to do is to think about it, won't you? Thank you so much, guys. You've been wonderful as well. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm going to turn it back over to Gary. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of the show.
wow, let's hear it for S. Patrick. That was incredible. Jonathan, you did such a good job. That's awesome. Wow, mind blown. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for S. Patrick. Woo. Our next performer is the producer and the director of these shows. When we heard that we were going underground, we weren't going to be able to perform live anymore, he took the reins, put together these Zoom shows, started at the very beginning of April, and hasn't stopped since. He is the authority that everybody goes to when they need advice on doing magical Zoom shows. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also one half of the incredibly talented family magic show, The Flavors of Magic, along with his beautiful wife, Lavinia. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm virtual interactive magic welcome to Omar Illusion.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Gary, for that wonderful introduction. I'm sure Lavinia is laughing on the other side of the room and enjoying all the kind words to her. I wanted to say special thank you to a few people, actually. I have my phone right here live on Facebook, and I want to say thank you to Kim. Thank you to Ella. They always support the show. And Ella has some awesome things that Gary's going to tell you about later. But as you can see, I have my stuff set up for you guys. I wanted to let you guys in a little bit of how I've started Magic. It's like when I first started, I always got into like card cheating effects, so like cutting to the aces or being able to shuffle up the cards in such a way where you're able to find all these different cards. For example, if I cut the cards here, that's a jack. Yeah, that didn't work. See, as you can see, as a magician, it's a little tough. Oh, I knew I cut to it somewhere. As a magician, it's a little tough to actually do card cheating, but I would like to try it with you guys and show you guys what it might look like for a magician to cheat. So, for those of you who are not really into cards, I love cards. These are just fancy looking cards. They actually, I believe they were made for me. Let me give you a reason why. The Jokers in here actually look like the character that I play when I do my live shows. But that's neither here nor there. What I did want to show you guys: Ace of Hearts, Ace of Clubs, Ace of Spades, Ace of Diamonds. I'm gonna have each one of these cards spread out. There we go, along the table. So one, two, three, four. Okay. So out of these four cards, the idea is to show you what it would look like for a magician to cheat. Okay. So if I have, let's say, these three cards here, and I wanted to take one from this side of the table and bring it over here, well, I can just place it there. But in a real game, I would have to cheat and do something called palming, where you take a card and try to slide it over. But sometimes, depending on where they see it, you might be able to see the card in the hand. So as a magician, I developed something called invisible palming. Well, I didn't develop it, I practiced it. A few several magicians have taught me where you take a card, you actually hide it in your hand. If you adjust it just right, you can actually see it turns invisible. Now, I know where it is. You guys know where it is because of what I told you. But until I place it down on the table, you won't see it. Here, maybe if I do it from the table instead to give you a better idea. Sorry, it's a little dusty there. With the dust, it doesn't work that well. So if I go ahead and push it down, I have to now stick the card to the palm, and there we go. The adjustment is there. And again, you won't notice anything in my palm until I actually place it down. So that will be the final card. We'll use the Ace of Diamonds, this time face up, to hopefully give you a better visual. If I would go ahead and actually grab this card from the top of there, place it down, hold on gently. There we are. You can actually see it does turn invisible. I'll turn it face the other way. So if I add it to this pack, you can actually see one, two, three, four cards. Now, if I really did want to cheat from transferring them over, not only would I cheat by passing the four aces invisibly, but I would change them to the possible cards that I might need later on. So, giving you a little insight about how I started Magic, but I wanted to try something with one person. Marion, I wanted to wish you a very special, special happy birthday. I know Gary has been wishing you happy birthday all week. He's elated to try something. Can I try something with you? Is that all right, Marion? I, I I know you've played a game before called Rock Paper Scissors. Is that right, Marion?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Now I have something inside of this envelope. I actually wrote it down earlier. Hopefully, if I know how this works, I've been practicing my game, Rock Paper Scissors. Now some people play with matchsticks. I believe in Brooklyn. I don't want to play that version. And doing comedy clubs, I've learned that there's a version called Rochambeau. It's a version of Rock Paper Scissors. How do you play though? Do you go rock paper scissors says shoot? Do you just go rock paper scissors? How do you play, Mary?
Rock, paper, shoot.
So, all right. So if I ask you to say the game the way you play it, I'm gonna go rock paper scissors with you. And if this works out correctly, I should be able to hear when you're done. I don't want to see it because I don't want you to think I'm throwing mine and seeing yours with a delay of Zoom. So, Marion, if you can say rock paper scissors, I'll play along with you for the first game. Okay. Now, how many games would you want to play, Marion? The best of how many?
Two.
Best of two? Perfect. So the first game, I'll try to see how you think, and the second game will be written down right here for you. So, Marion, first game, if you can say it nice and loud.
Rock, paper, scissors.
And I'm throwing rock. I didn't see what you threw. What did you throw? Marion, what
I'm
did
not
you throw?
clear. I think scissors.
You threw scissors?
Yeah.
Okay, so Technically, I won that one, but that's okay. We got one more game to
Right,
try to see
Rob
if we can
beat
either
you.
even out. All right. Now, again, I'm leaving this here in front of you so you can see there's no way I can change anything. I would like you, Marion, for the final game. Again, I'll try to throw right here directly. Nice and loud if you can say the game.
Rock, paper, scissors.
And I threw myself a pair of scissors. Can you see that? What did you throw, Marion?
Paper. You won.
You threw paper. See, I had a feeling that would have happened because if I open this up, you can actually see right there one thing written down. Now, hopefully, if you guys can see it well, I'll bring it up to the camera as best as possible.
You will win.
And look at that, scissors to paper. And just in case you couldn't see it, I wrote it upside down. Thank you, Marion. Can we give Marion a big round of applause for volunteering? And again, a huge happy birthday, Marion. Thank you all again. I'm going to pass it back to Gary. And stick around. We have one more wonderful performer. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much, Omar. That was amazing. Let's hear for Omar in the birthday girl. One more time. Wait. Where is it? Okay, happy birthday, Marion.
Gary.
Okay. Omar mentioned it before, and I didn't get a chance to mention it, but we have a very good friend of ours, and I want you all to do a very big favor. Wait till after the end of the virtual interactive magic show, and then I want you to go online to indieblackfilm.com. That's indieblackfilm, one word.com. I want you to search for The Kong Show on TV. And I want you to watch that episode. It's hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen it 3 times so far. As soon as I'm going to watch it a 4th time. And then I want you to vote for The Kong Show on TV at indieblackfilm.com. This is our very dear friend Ella. I can't tell you how amazing this show is. And please vote for them. Thank you so much. And Ella, thank you. We love you. Our next performer. I can't get enough of him. Well, I can, but he hasn't reached that point yet. He's a very dear friend. He has turned what some people would call a disability into ability. Born with cerebral palsy, in spite of which he won the New York's Got Talent competition. He's performed throughout the United States, Europe, Scandinavia. He's booked in the Middle East. Ladies and gentlemen, you didn't hear about it yet, Tommy, but
Yeah.
you'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll do it.
Tommy Burnett.
Hey guys, good to be here. Thank you for having me. My dog is taking a nap, so I figured I'd let sleeping dogs lie and not wake him up. So hopefully he'll just remain very chill. Let me see who we have in the gallery today. Hey, Fran. Let's get Fran up here to help me out.
Hi,
Hi, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm good.
Good. Yes.
John, volume more.
Okay, so have you ever played the game telephone where you whisper in somebody's ear
Yes.
and it goes all the way around? Okay, so we're gonna play a game called telephone, but it's nothing like that. Okay, it's actually a lot simpler. This is the name of it, telephone, right? And then we have some phone numbers. These are all phone numbers that used to be mine at one point in my life. And one of them is my current phone number. But the one that you are going to try and guess is the one that I had when I was a child. My mother and father's phone when I was growing up. So let me change the camera angle here for a second. There we go. You should be able to see these a little better now. Right? So we have, there we go. So we have this one here. See how it ends with a 7? They all end in different numbers. That's how we're going to identify this, so we don't have to read all the numbers. We're just going to pay attention to the final numbers, okay? And we're going to play a game of elimination. And I'm gonna begin so you know what's gonna happen, all right? So let's say I'm gonna pick this one, which ends in a 1, and this one here, which ends in a 9. Now, it's your job to tell me which one to get rid of. The one with the 9 or the one with the 1?
9.
9? Okay, so we'll put that to one side and we'll keep that. Okay. Now it's your turn to tell me which 2 to pick up, and then I will tell you which one we're gonna get rid of. So which ones do you want me to pick up? The 7, 8, 1, or the 6? We need 2 of them.
6.
And what else? One more.
And the 2.
And okay, so there's a 1, a 7, and an 8 left.
Oh, the 8.
Okay, perfect. And I think actually, you know what? You pick. It doesn't matter. You pick. Which one we could get rid of?
What did you say again?
Pick one to get rid of.
This one ends with an 8, and this one ends with a 6.
Which one do I want to eliminate?
Yes.
The 8 and the 6. The 8 and the 6. So the 6.
Okay, so it will be that one, and now we're left with 3 again. So now I will pick 2, and you tell me again which one to get rid of. So I'm going to take these. So you want to get rid of the one with the 8 or the one with the 1?
1.
Okay, so that's that one. And now we're left with 2. So I say we're going to get rid of this one. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're left with 240, 401, 2727. Now, was that my original phone number? Let's find out. On the back of this one, it says, not it. On the back of this one, it says, not it. On the back of this one, it says, not it. And of course, on the back of this one, it says, not it. So by logical elimination, this one should be, wait a minute, there's a saying again. Okay, maybe it's on the back of this one.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. But you know what? This is my prediction. If I turn this upside down, look what it says. 240, 401, 2727. You got it. Good job. Good job. we get back to up here. Excellent job, Fran. I don't know how you did that, but you guessed it. That's good. Give Fran a round of applause, and we will move on to someone else in the gallery. Who do we have now? Wait, what? Okay, so who do we have now? Oh, Ian is here. And hello, how are you?
Good.
Yes.
How are you,
I'm
Tommy?
so glad to see you.
So nice to see you.
It feels like forever.
I know it has been.
Yeah. I hope you've had a good holiday and time in between, because I think the last time I saw you was around the holidays, like the big holidays. So I'm going to show you something. This is like the obsession of every musician. And I don't even know why, because it's not that great of a trick, but we love this trick for some reason. It's called any chord at any number. I don't know if you've heard of that, but we'll try this with you if you don't mind.
No.
And if we could bring Anne on camera next to me so I can see her beautiful face. And so I'm going to use two guessing cards. These are monarchs. I don't know if you can see that.
I can.
And these are just a fancy bicycle deck with a shiny back. But they are genuine. I will be showing you both of them in a minute. But I know it's kind of hard to see, but it really doesn't matter if you see the faces of this pack. These I will show you up close, but I'm going to keep them in the frame so you know there's no trickery involved, okay? So, let me just do this real quick here, okay, and, okay, perfect. Now, and in a second, I'm going to ask you to think of a number between 1 and 52. And while I shuffle these cards, in your mind, I want you to kind of go from one number to a different number and then land on one. And let me know when you have one.
Okay.
You have one? Okay, perfect. And just shuffle all beautiful spread. We are all on the same page, and hopefully he'll get settled. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. He got a new haircut, and whenever he gets a haircut, he gets a little anxious. So, yes, I know, buddy. Okay, so, but he's not part of the trick. Or is he? Anyway, it could be my distraction. So what number did you come up with? Go ahead and
What
say
number did I come up with?
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, 48.
48. Now that isn't part of the trick, but it is. But it's not like I'm going to read your mind or anything. Just keep in mind that I know something and I have it in this deck here. Okay. Now, here's the idea. Okay. What I want you to do is I'm going to run my hand back and forth along here, and you just say stop whenever you want. It really doesn't matter where you
stop.
Oh, so right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring my hand down and land on the card with the stop of that, which I believe was this one here, the Queen of Spades, okay? And then we will use the white because we don't need it anymore. And again, this deck has been here the entire time. It's already been shuffled. But if you want, I can give it a couple of cuts here.
Yeah, it's okay.
you know, just, you know, but you said 48, correct?
Correct.
So thank you for picking a big number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you know the words, you can sing along. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47, right? Now, gives me a year, you said 48, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. And so far you haven't seen the Queen's face, right? That's
Right.
because the 48th card was the Queen's face.
Oh, cool.
Mind blown. Thank you so much. And I couldn't have done it without your help. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
I'm going to do one more for you guys, and let me see who we are going to use this time. Let me see. Well, I gotta use a birthday girl because I didn't call you last week. Joanna, I'm really sorry. If you come back again this week, I will call you, but I'm gonna call her Marion because it's her birthday. Marion, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a good one. We are going to do something with a couple of books, okay, and a pen and a pad of paper, all right? And I think you've seen me use this book before. It's just the easier to pull out of my bookcase than anything else. Marion, I have David Baldacci, The Wiz of the Wall, and Tom Clancy's Red Rabbit. Between these two, one is a sci-fi book and one is a spy novel. Which one would you like to use?
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy, very good, very good. Now, did you feel influenced at all in your choices?
No.
Okay, good. It worked. No, no. So, what? Okay. What's going to happen is I'm going to flip through the book. I will look away. In fact, I will be looking at my dog, and whenever you want, you say stop, and we'll stop on that page, or as close as I can get. It's like a 3-second lag time, so I will do my best. But go ahead and say stop anytime you want. Right here, is that good, or do you want me to go back a page?
That's good.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. Do you want the left-hand page or the right-hand page?
Right hand.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. And we'll try and get in focus as best I can. And what I want you to do is pick any word, but make it a big word. Don't make it like and or the or but. Make it like 8 or 9 letters long. So, like you said, okay, that page there, and okay, and we'll just go up and down the page, and whenever you have a big word,
Okay.
you got one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I want you to you can bring Marion back on now. I want you to focus thank you. Focus on your word. As if in your mind, go back and forth among all the different letters. And wait a second, there's an E in your word, correct? There's an E in your word, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So my camera was up here and you were
Oh,
down there. So if you could say yes or no, that would help me out.
yes,
'Cause-
it was a me.
okay, so there is an E, so I'm gonna put a little E up here in the corner. And again, since go back and forth, oh wait, there's an A, isn't there? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So for the A, wait, there isn't an R, is there?
There is.
There is, okay, good. Usually I don't make it that far. Uh, let's see, I see the letter N, N as in Nancy, is that, there's an N in there too, yes?
No.
No, interesting, okay, so, is this a person, place, or a thing?
It could be a person.
It could be a person, it's more like, it's something like artistic. It feels like some kind of art, like occupation, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I see somebody holding something in front of their face. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I think. I think. I think I got this. I'm going to commit to this. Mary, do me a favor and say out loud the word that you're immediately thinking of.
Photographer.
Oh, wow. What a bummer. And wait, I'm sorry, you said what?
Photographer.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said something
Oh,
else.
no. All right. How did you do that?
Thank you, Mary. You were lovely. And once again, happy birthday. And with that, I want to hand it back to Gary Graffis. I'm Tommy Burnett. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm speechless. That was incredible, Tommy. Get that headbutt over there.
The head, the magic head.
Tommy Burnett, ladies and gentlemen.
And Benji.
Oh, and Benji's seen it all before. He's just bored with the whole thing. And that concludes this week's Virtual Interactive Magic. I want to thank our performers today. First up, we had Xanadu, Master of Deception, who had to run out and perform at another gig. We had S. Patrick, his second time here, and he took it by storm. So welcome to the community, S. Patrick. Omar Lucian, our chief cook and bottle washer.
What?
Invincible Tommy Burnett. I want to thank Jonathan for helping out today. And of course, Fran. And most importantly, our birthday girl, Marion. Happy birthday!
We love you, Marion.
She's
Yes,
gonna
man, I mean,
listen, most importantly, we want to thank you for coming out, being here, supporting live magic. Also, please remember to log on to Indie Black Man. Vote for The Kong Show on TV. Please support Ella, because we love her.
I posted it inside of the chat on the Facebook.
Okay, it's indieblackfilm.com. Thank you, Omar.